Hi there, tarot lovers and soul healers. Happy full moon, and I drew two cards for the full moon today, which are the High Priestess and the reverse Nine of Wands. So these two cards together I'm going to give a very brief and quick reading for. This card is the card of the wounded healer, which represents the wounds that we hold inside that stop us from really embracing all of our creative power that the wands represent, and make us hold back a little bit and resist our last journey or the steps towards really living out our mission. But in the bigger picture, it's that coming into the light that the wounded healer experiences after they come out of their darkness into the shadow, from the shadow into the light, and realize that they have so much to share, that we have so much to share, and we have so much to bring to the world through our own healing process. And there's maybe something that's not easily seen, or that we can dive a little bit deeper into. The High Priestess representing that feminine capability to dive into the occult and the mysteries of ourselves, into our subconscious, very much in tune with the moon being the full moon today. And so I'm just going to throw out a few questions there that you can ask yourself about what is going on in your lives right now. The healing that we're asking for definitely represents and triggers us in our lives, and will come up in our fears. So if there has been any fears propping up or coming up in your life in the last few days or so, any triggers that have shown you some fears that are quite old and something that you've seen before maybe, but maybe hold a secret or two that's a little bit deeper than you may have understood in your previous journey with these fears, then dive into them again. Maybe journal a little bit about them, sit with them, ask any questions that come up about them. What do they mean? What is the real feeling behind this fear? What are we really afraid of? Is it rejection? Is it are we afraid of not being loved or lovable? Or are we afraid of losing our passion? Are we afraid? Whatever it is, just connect with it. The High Priestess asks us to really go deep inside and listen to our intuition. So trust the feelings that come up. In any meditation that you choose to do, ask yourself a question and listen deeply. We have this unlimited capability to tap into and channel all the deeper mysteries and understandings that are behind who we are and how we function, and all of the programs that we have going on below the surface of ourselves. And the full moon and the High Priestess coming up together really suggests that there's this potential to tap into a deeper level of inner guidance. So tie into that if you can, jump into that, dive a little bit deeper inside of yourself. Ask yourselves, what is it that I still have to heal? What may I be hiding from myself? What am I afraid to look at? What can really encourage me and help me live out my mission in life more altruistically, more with more integrity and more authenticity? Ask these questions, see what comes up, dive a little bit deeper. There are huge realizations that can come to the light in the full moon. There's this alignment, and right now in the world there's a very powerful alignment in this month of October, and there's this darkness coming into the northern hemisphere, and at the same time there's this power and this strength in the inner world, which is becoming more able to be seen and more enlightened by our desire to see ourselves and our intention to heal darker stories. They're going to come up with more clarity, and the messages will be able to process them easier and quicker and faster. Dive into a little bit of this full moon, and have a wonderful day. Make sure that you think about whatever's going on in your life just before you go to bed, and this might program you to dream about more interesting things and really wake up, some interesting messages that might come up in your dreams. Jot any things down in a dream journal if you have one. Wake up in the morning and think, wow, what was I dreaming about? And whatever comes to mind, write it down. And this can be part of the process of you connecting more with your subconscious stories and your subconscious self. Have a fantastic day. I wish you all the best.